folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumbstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. Timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment of the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. It's Dowdell. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Holman. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Looks like LSU has the first down. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great cut there. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. First down and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grabbed by the receiver. He made the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. QB keeper all the way. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll try the right here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Dowdell. Catch made on the out route. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the 1st down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
3rd down play for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll test the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to pass. It's Dowdell. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Aggies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And the Aggies come to the line in a hurry-up. The Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal upcoming. Stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilliam. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Makes a quick grab. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. It's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught. Completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Holman. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He hands it to the back. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. 1st down, looking for more now. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Texas A&M. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it deep to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Breaks free. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The running back here in a direct snap. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Holman.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. But where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Touchdown, Tigers, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it to the right side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Crosses the 35. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. The linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. Powering through the defender. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense brings him down. Second down and goal. Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Aggies! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. That LSU offense back onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Skillian. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Dowdell. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's got room to run. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And here we go. It comes down to this. A field goal attempt in the final seconds to win it. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And out comes the field goal unit. A chance for this kicker to be a hero and win the game in the final seconds. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. That's the kind of matchup we hope.